Okay, we've just had this shock announcement from Novatech. A shock for those who truly believe that Novatech were not a Ponzi scheme, but totally unsurprising for those of us who've been trying to warn people that Novatech is a Ponzi scheme. And we are now seeing official confirmation from the scammers that the game is, all intents and purposes, over. They are closing business. Let's read this official announcement. I'm in the back office here at Novatech FX. Dear Novatech member, since June 2019, our focus at Novatech has been to stimulate financial awareness to a culture unaware of the amazing possibilities in the crypto and forex industry. All nice words, but no, this is a Ponzi scheme. By the grace of God, let's use the tribe there, let's use that to really fleece people as much as we can by getting them to trust us. By the grace of God, we have been tremendously successful at fulfilling our mission. That might be their personal mission, to line their pockets to the tune of millions of dollars. We created Novatech's structure with complete freedom in mind. Yep, they wanted to be totally financially free and steal every single penny they could off their unsuspecting victims. We have given our customers absolute control of their journey with us for the last 4 years, and because of that, we have become a household name in our space. Oh, such pride. Our drive to continue our mission for years and possibly decades to come is not about financial gain for us. Oh, yes, it is. There are unlimited ways we can make money without the level of stress, scrutiny and responsibility that comes with our business. Well, no, if you're regulated and you comply with regulations, there's no stress of that, and scrutiny should be accepted, because scrutiny is good when you're supposedly paying people such enormous sums of money and creating far bigger returns than Bernie Madoff ever did with his Ponzi scheme. The driving force behind what we continue to do comes from the countless heartfelt testimonies of our members. Isn't that nice? During the last quarter of 2022, we experienced a great deal of pressure with the ever-changing landscape in our industry. So what do they mean by their industry? They mean Ponzi schemes? And yes, there's a great deal of pressure because Ponzi schemes should be closed down because they're illegal scams, frauds. As you may already know, we had to close our doors with a heavy heart. I'm sure it was a heavy heart. You enjoyed scamming people and taking money from those victims. To some of our most loyal and loving customers in Novatech due to regulatory changes in specific regions. The regulatory changes, they didn't change in any region. They were acting illegally. They're running a Ponzi scheme, and it just so happens that some of those regulators called them out. So that's what happened. The regulations weren't changed, it's just they got caught up with. Now, we know that most of you may not understand the impact had on our business. That's because we were lying to you. And we as a company should have done a better job at communicating this with you. Yeah, if you wanted to keep the scam running a bit longer, then yes, perhaps they could have lied a bit better. While we cannot go back in time to correct what has been done, obvious statement, we will commit moving forward to giving all our Novatech customers the proper communication so that we all have realistic expectations. Okay, the realistic expectation is you're going to lose your money because we're scammers. We want to assure you that our business model is not only strong but completely sustainable into the foreseeable future. Okay, let's see what else they're going to say. Is that statement really true? That it's not only strong but completely sustainable into the foreseeable future? Let's keep reading. As we move forward in this new and developing 2023 season, our experiences in the last several months of challenges has brought to light some weaknesses in the way we operate, and we felt were strengths at one point as a new and growing company. Novatech has always produced, performed and paid every customer since its inception in June of 2019. This doesn't sound like it's going in the right direction here. Regardless of the adversity we may have faced in every market condition in the last 4 years. Well, they haven't actually been trading, so the markets have been totally irrelevant. In fact, during the crypto bear crash of 2022, they've carried on producing 3% on average. So I don't think that's a particularly bad market for them from what they've been able to do. Anyway, while we don't compare ourselves to any of the many platforms in our space, remember that's the HYIP Ponzi space, we know what we've done And what we continue to do is unprecedented. Yeah, they're the biggest Ponzi scheme, one of the biggest Ponzi schemes, paying out ridiculous amounts in theory from their their scam. To protect what we've built and to continue to be the crypto trading asset management company we are, it's imperative that we create parameters within our business model that protects our customers from making erratic decisions that can affect the integrity of our program. In other words, we don't want you withdrawing your money, because when you withdraw money from a Ponzi scheme, the Ponzi collapses. So how do we change this? Let's put some nice words to make it sound all technical. But what we're really trying to do is stop you withdrawing money. Novatech is unique in the fact that we've given our members complete control of how they move about with their crypto funds. But in light of the forced closures of accounts from some of our beloved members and the massive amounts of withdrawals we had to initiate, this created a tremendous amount of fear, uncertainty and doubt that our customers have ever had to experience. Doesn't matter, does it? Novatech, Eddie, Cynthia, you've got a fortune in there. You're making 3%. Well, you're making 4.3% on average. You must have billions in there by now. Anyway, irrespective of that, we left some of you to fall victim to outside rhetoric that influenced so many of you in making the decision to withdraw from your trading accounts to simply test if we were still paying. We didn't want that, because if you withdraw and we're a Ponzi scheme, the whole thing collapses. We've really got to stop this. Let's get some nice words out and really stop people from withdrawing. Please know that we continue to actively pay and release cash outs daily, despite delays. So they are admitting those big delays. As a result, we've decided to place a temporary freeze. This is how all the Ponzis go. On trading account withdrawals for a period of 60 days. This is going to really reassure people, isn't it? You're not going to be able to withdraw any money for 60 days. Normally it was 7 to 14 business days. But we're going to hope you all forget about Novatech now. We will quietly close this business down. No one's going to take any more money out, because we don't want to spend any more of our millions that we've stolen off of you, because there is no other money. The accounts are empty. This is the end of this Ponzi scheme. This includes existing cash out requests from trading. So they're going to close all those. This is immediate. They're going to stop any withdrawals. This will allow us to immediately start the process of getting back to a regularly scheduled bonus account withdrawals. We understand this may not fare well with a small percentage of you, but we are here to protect our future as a whole. And we refuse to compromise our crypto asset management and trading strategies, which don't actually exist, for the few that may not understand. You've got to trust us. You've got to believe. If you have a trading account withdrawal in process, you have a choice to leave it in the queue and wait until April the 1st, April Fool's Day 2023. Yeah, a few Ponzis have chosen that in the past as we've fooled you. When we will resume trading account withdrawals. Yeah, that's unlikely, isn't it? Because there'll be a massive backlog by then. Or you can cancel your withdrawals. That'd be really nice if you would, because then that allows us to steal even more money and allow your account to continue to earn while withdrawing profits weekly. Yeah, likely story, just from the referral bonuses. The goal with Novatech is to create sustainable passive profits, of which we have done an amazing job thus far. Yeah, amazing job, because it's just stopped and the Ponzi scheme's unraveled. Just like every single Ponzi scheme before and every single Ponzi scheme after this. They are paying out earlier investors with later investors' money, and as soon as those withdrawals exceed the amount of money coming in, that's when the Ponzi scheme collapses. And we will continue with God's grace. Let's put that bit of faith in there. Have faith in us, because we know we're going to really fleece you, because you're going to trust us so much. Let's all protect our house by eliminating the noise on the outside, by staying plugged in and in communication on the inside. Every member of Novatech should have a upline who's connected to one of our many senior directors and ambassadors in Novatech, because they're the net winners. They're the people who are running off with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. So stay in touch with them, because they are going to tell you the story to keep putting your money into Novatech, and don't make your withdrawals. Why? Because they're making a fortune from their downlines. We love every last one of you. You have, for instance, given us a lifestyle unbeknown to many of you. It's just fantastic. We hope the police and the authorities don't catch up with us, though, because we know we're going to spend a long time in jail. But we appreciate you, and we will continue business as usual, except you won't be able to withdraw any money now from your trading accounts for 60 days, even though lots of people were saying that the trading accounts were still going. So that's pretty damning evidence from Novatech themselves. This is a classic play out as a Ponzi finally comes to its end. And look at the lies here. We want to assure you that our business model is not only strong but completely sustainable into the foreseeable future. And then they go on to say, we're going to place a temporary freeze in trading account withdrawals for a period of 60 days. How does that match with a business that is not only strong but completely sustainable? Well, we're going to stop you taking your money out, because otherwise our Ponzi scheme completely collapses. Then we've got a massive problem. Hopefully this should be the final awakening for you that Novatech is a Ponzi scheme. This is a classic play out of a Ponzi scheme in its final throes of death. Don't let them take any more of your money. Keep those withdrawals requests in there. Get in touch with your upline, get in touch with those people, put on the pressure, try and get as much money back as possible from this complete and utter scam that's been running for the best part of 3.5, going on for 4 years. Hope that's been useful for you. Do give me a thumbs up if you want something legitimate that's been around and provable, verifiable, legitimate, authorized, regulated and so on. Then check out copydragons.com. That's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to simply make you aware that Ponzi schemes, Novatech FX is a Ponzi scheme, and learn how to avoid them. But yeah, if you're interested in something alternative that's legitimate, very different, but legitimate, go and check out copydragons.com. Hope I've entertained you a little bit as well with my review on this collapsing Ponzi scheme. Thanks for watching.